Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chen here from NBC Sports Bay Area. I'm in the airport getting ready to board my flight. Don't want to be the asshole who's talking super loud on my phone, so here we go. I'm talking on the mic. The 49ers did trade for, or they will trade for, Skyy Moore, second round pick for the Kansas City Chiefs, has been there for 3 years. He is 5'10", 195, adds a wide receiver to the room that has been decimated by injuries and will deal with Demarcus Robinson's suspension as well. So they're without Jawan Jennings' calf injury. Jacob Cowing re-injured his hamstring injury. Demarcus Robinson going to serve 3-game suspension. I think that was old news. I think it was taken from his quote earlier in the week, but no matter what, Demarcus Robinson probably going to be suspended for 3 games. So it's been the Ricky Pearsall show. They're without Jordan Watkins as well. He's got an ankle injury, so the 49ers needed to bring somebody in. They did add Malik Knowles, but this addition of Skyy Moore is going to be a better one for the first team. He can be involved right away. He's going to provide depth. I think it's a great move for the 49ers. It doesn't cost them a whole lot. Now, at the practice today, it was their longest practice of the week. Trent Williams was on the field for every single first-team rep, which is a great sign. It was probably his longest, most rep practice that we've seen from him. It was also a huge rep practice for Christian McCaffrey, running the ball, catching passes, everything. Christian McCaffrey was doing it all. He caught a one-handed grab for a touchdown over Fred Warner. I mean, it was really just the Christian McCaffrey show. During one-on-ones, I saw Ricky Pearsall go against Deommodore Lenoir. Neither one was a reception. One bounced off his hands, and the other one was a great PBU by Deommodore Lenoir. Demarcus Robinson split reps with Darrell Luter, but otherwise, I could only see the defensive backs versus the wide receivers, not the linebackers and safeties going against tight ends and running backs. The longer practice had a lot of segments of Brock Purdy doing 4 reps at a time. Christian McCaffrey was highly involved in those. So was George Kittle. Kyle Juszczyk caught a really nice deep pass from Brock Purdy as well. So the vets are getting their reps in. During the long 12-play drive, it was a move the ball series. Christian McCaffrey ran the ball 3 straight times. Isaac Guerrero ran it 2 straight times, and then there were a couple of different passes after that. George Kittle was highly involved. Great passes, great touch from Brock Purdy, but Christian McCaffrey, touchdown at the end of it. There was one scary moment where Ricky Pearsall went down on the field in serious pain, holding his hand, doubled over. He got attention from the medical staff on the side. He was only out for 1 play. I think he got a stinger, but they did some pressure tests on his shoulder. He was fine. Went back in, scored a touchdown on the next play. It was a good practice. There were some plays. There was an interception by D. Winters. It got tipped up in the air by a lineman. We couldn't tell who because there were players in the way, but D. Winters came down with the interception. One of the most fun plays of the day was a pass from Carter Bradley. It got tipped up in the air, and I think it was Marquise Siegel that tipped it up in the air, went flying up in the air, went right into the hands of Luke Farrell, who caught the ball for a completion. Not quite as good as the Dominic Pooney reception, but a reception nonetheless off a deflection. On the offensive line, saw Ben Barch working with a huge arm brace on his right elbow. He will be able to play with that week 1. Dominic Pooney, on the other hand, will not participate in the rest of the offseason program. He potentially could be ready for week 1 in Seattle, but if he's not, I think it's Connor Colby that takes over at right guard. We saw Connor Colby on the right side and Nick Zakelj on the left side at guard. And with Ben Barch coming back for week 1, I think they believe Connor Colby might be a better right guard than Nick Zakelj is what I'm guessing from what I'm seeing from reps on the practice field. So that was lineup for the first team offensive line. Defensive line, I did see Alfred Collins getting a ton of reps. Now, Robert Saleh said he's making progress. He's not at a finished product by any means. He's getting there, but he's progressing, which is good. I saw Kylea Davis out there a lot with the first team, who I think is having a really good camp. Saw Bryce Huff a lot. Nick Bosa did not participate in team drills, but he was out there for individual, so I think he's fine. Dealt with some neck soreness last week, but he did participate in the joint practice, or not in the joint practices, but I think he's getting better. So I think outside of that, Nothing huge to report there. I'm going to do a live when I get home. I feel like pressure because I want to make sure that my flight's not boarding. But I'll get you guys more information coming up. I'm going to go through all the reps. We'll do that in a live in a little bit. All right. Hope you guys are well. Talk to you soon in a couple hours.